carer versus being a donor. We want to tell you something about the differences between the carers and the donors. Who has the better role, and are there advantages or disadvantages to be a carer or to be a donor?
Being a carer. At first, we want to tell you the typical parts of the life of a carer from Helsham. We explain it to a person who's grown up at Helsham too. A Helsham carer is not a real human, it is a clone. At their age 5 or 6, they make their first friends and employ the day like other children. They are not a clone. In the childhood, the clones are being taught by teachers and they enjoy the different subjects. At Helsham, it is important to be healthy, so the students do not have to smoke. At the age of a teenager, a lot of Helsham students ask for the reason of Helsham and there are signs that they are born to spend organs. In the next part of a life of a Helsham carer, the students live in cottages. The students have more free space to develop themselves. They make trips and they are able to travel. The first step of being a carer was the application of a carer and the begin of the last part of the carer life. The work of carer is very lonely and both difficult because you have to do every day the same. You drive to donors, give them affection, talk with them, make hopes, and then you drive to another donor and you have to do the same thing with the same process. If you have do this job a few years, you change the role of a donor and you spend organs too.
Organ donation is a transfer of an organ from a donor to a recipient. The donor can donate organs as or after his death or during his lifetime. From the organ donor, the corresponding organs are removed. Special cooling containers are available for the transporting the organs. The organs are brought to the recipient by the fastest route. This is prepared for the transplantation beforehand. In Never Let Me Go, they need the clones to donate the essential organs which fit in perfectly.
Next to Hailsham, the Kingsfeld Recovery Centre is another institution for the organ production. In the 19th chapter, Ruth and her carer Kathy drive to the Kingsfeld Recovery Centre to visit Tommy. But how live the students and have the students the same walk of life like the students in Hailsham? Kathy described that it's not very well appointed as other recovery centres. At the Kingsfeld institution, there's no real sense of peace and quiet. There's a lot of noise from the traffic and you live on a construction site. You don't get with a wheelchair into the donors' rooms and the rooms are very stuffy or dirty. Another problem is that there are only a few bathrooms and they are hard to keep clean, they're freezing in the winter and they are too far from the donors' rooms. In the 50s or the early 60s, the building was converted into the recovery center. Before the converting, the building was a familiar and picturesque place with a swimming pool. Now, at the place of the swimming pool, donors checks in into Kingsfeld Recovery Center. And at a lot of places, there are monuments like the diving platform from the old swimming pool. Further, there are a few wooden picnic benches around the central square, and there's a roof the donors gather under to protect themselves from the sun.
Hello, my name is Peter.
Hello, I'm Tim. I'm a donor and live in Hailsham. I was born to donate my organs and life for close from the normal society.
Why do you put up with it and submit to the system?
Because I'm something special in society and therefore I'm treated differently than normal society.
But why you don't run away and use your lifetime instead of waiting to die young?
Normal society would avoid me and wants nothing to do with me. Here in Hailsham I have friends with whom I can do something. And if I run away to live a normal life, then I would be rejected and I would not find any friends.
Okay, this is understandable. And you have to know yourself what is the best for you.
Yes, that's right. That was our little presentation about the differences of a carer life and a donor life. Now we hope you get a little interesting view into this topic.